Good morning, everyone. Please excuse my appearance and location. I just thought I would film a really quick introduction here. So it is a very, very rainy morning today. Caleb and I are going to go on a little adventure up to Amish country. There's not very far from here, like very prolific Amish communities, and obviously because they're so involved in agriculture, they do a lot of agriculture and food supply. And so we're going to go buy the roofing for our new glass greenhouse. If you're a Patreon member, you would have seen a little bit about that, but I don't think anyone else really has. So maybe, I don't know if it'll be in this video or another one, but I'll take you out there on a less wet day to show you a little bit. But I thought I would just film our little adventure. I don't really know what it will entail. I know we're going to go to the greenhouse supply place, and then there are multiple Amish run grocery stores that I love. They have great pricing and often bulk quantities of things. So I like to go up there sometimes, and I haven't in a while. They often have beautiful produce. So we'll see what we find. I'll film as much as I can. And yeah, now I'm just gonna quickly get ready. It's almost 9 o'clock and we want to get moving. This is a perfect day for Caleb to take off because he could work out in the rain, but he doesn't really want to. And I know he really wants to get his greenhouse project like up and running. So yeah, I hope you enjoy coming along with me. I sort of didn't have any content planned for this week. And yeah, I just thought a cute, quick little vlog might be fun. So I hope you like coming along with us. Let's get ready for the day. So because it was raining, I didn't really care that much about how I looked, but I just wanted to obviously brush my teeth, get cleaned up a little bit, fix my bangs, because every night, no matter what I do, I sleep on my face and then they look so silly. So just a quick little cleanup here. I have this tiny flattening iron I use, much better. Then here's a quick little what I wore. I wore my crowberry sweater and a skirt and leggings because it was kind of chilly and obviously wet. I wore my Blundstones. And then I made myself a to-go cup of tea. While I was making this, Caleb and I were chatting about more about the roof of the chicken coop that is going to become Feeney's new house, because it has a tower he built, and so the roof on the tower is like made of, it's kind of complicated, I guess the best way to put it. And he was trying to explain it to me and I didn't really understand it, but I made my tea and then packed up some other stuff so that we would have water, and I packed myself a blanket and my knitting, and then we were in the truck and ready to go. It was, as you can see, still raining, theme of the day, but we were just hanging out and chatting. It's always fun to be in the car together because then you can just talk. I was doing some knitting, working on my Dravo. I have these cute little goat stitch stoppers from the Woolly Thistle, and every time I use them, they make me smile. But I feel like I'm finally making progress on Dravo, which is really satisfying. And then we made it to Montour Falls, which is a super cute town. If you're not familiar with this area, I highly recommend visiting Montour and Watkins Glen. And Caleb was like, let's go look at the falls. So we drove over there, and one of my favorite houses ever is this brick mansion house, and it's so beautiful. So we drove by there, and then we were going to pull over. There's like one spot in front of the falls, and we were going to pull over and like take video and maybe get out. But right as we got there, someone else pulled in because we had gone around the block to pull in. So yeah, this is the best I had of the falls for you. It was really going strong because of the rain. And there were some other little waterfalls farther along also. But Montour has just the most beautiful architecture, I think, in general. There's so many pretty houses. It's such a cute town. And then we made it out. This is Seneca Lake. And you can't really see that much because it was a, overcast, cloudy kind of day. We stopped at a gas station. I got a snack and a candy to share because Caleb said he'd never had one of these. And then we made it to the greenhouse supply, and here's some stuff that he got. It was awkward filming in here, so this is the best I could do. But what are you going to do? Wasn't super exciting anyway. I didn't really want to film in there because it's like a small family business, but I took a little on my phone. But Caleb got some shut off for our irrigation. I got these little harvesting baskets, and then they're just gonna load up the pieces for the greenhouse, like stuff, the panels. It was super busy in there today because it's a rainy day. So all the farmers, like we ran into people we knew because but like no one's farming in the rain. Our next stop was Oak Hill Bulk Foods, which is a smaller one of the bulk grocery stores, but I do like this one. It was so busy in there. You can see our cart and some stuff we got. And I tried to get a picture of the outside, but again, rainy. This was the most delicious granola bar I've ever had. And then we went to Countryside Nursery to look for a blooming tree, like a magnolia or something. But we didn't find any. We did get 2 more apple trees, and I got some little plants that you can see there. I tucked the little strawberry down my feet to travel safely home with us. And then on our way back, we drove right past our friend slash co-vendor's farm and got to see some of her cows. I tried, but you can't really see them in the video, so sorry about that. We also stopped at a fabric store, but I didn't film in there, but you'll see in a little bit what I got. And then it started to get so foggy out. It was like so spooky and cozy, and we were just in the truck, and I was knitting away, and it was just really nice. And I love car knitting. I feel like I just knit so much on this day. Hi. We stopped again for a second so Caleb could go to the bathroom, so I'm alone in the car for a minute. And I didn't film inside because it was kind of like a small like family run shop, and it just would have been awkward. But we found a fabric sewing shop. It was either Amish or Mennonite run, like everywhere we went today was. But I got 2 cuts of fabric. So this one, they're both like dress weight kind of cotton fabrics. They're nice and thin. They might be a poly blend. I didn't ask, but they were pretty inexpensive. This was $5 per yard, and I got 3 and a little bit yards, and I'm gonna make a skirt, but yeah, it was like on sale, and I just thought it was so pretty. I'm like kind of going through, as much as I dislike purple, I'm kind of like going through this purple moment, and I just think it would look cute with my Dravo when it's done. And then I got 4 yards of this, and this was full price, but it was only $7 a yard. It's also purple. I don't really have any purple in my wardrobe because it's not really, I always say I don't like purple, but I don't mind. Like, these are kind of more muted, and I just thought they were so pretty, and yeah, the price was so good. Let's see his little flowers. So I have 4 yards of this. I don't know if I will have, like, I don't know. The smaller cut is definitely enough for a skirt, but I don't know about this one if I can make a dress from it. But I think it's really cute. I like the idea of maybe another zero waist gather dress, but I didn't have time to look up the amount, so I just got 4 yards because I feel like that's like a reasonable amount, and it's quite wide. So yeah, that was something I didn't show you guys. And then I got a couple little herb plants, and I got this strawberry plant, which I really didn't need this, but I don't know if you can see. Here's one. It had like magenta blooms, and I've never seen that, and so I just couldn't resist it. But yeah, we're on our way home now. I'm just knitting in the car. Caleb went into the gas station, but I thought I'd show you my fabrics. And then maybe when I get home, I could show you some of the food we got at the grocery store. We got I'm excited, some stuff I haven't had in a long time. Like, we got my favorite bacon, and I got some freshly ground peanut butter. So yeah, I'll touch base when I get back. And then here's my little food haul. It's some mustard to try. I wanted to try this flavor of this grape juice. I've never had this one, but others from that brand. Some really good looking gluten-free cookies, and of course classic cornmeal mush. And this is my favorite seasoning pretty much ever. I've never had quince jelly, so I wanted to try that. and I love the oatmeal from them, love the sodas. This is the freshly ground peanut butter they make. And then I got, this is pretzel salt. I want to make homemade soft pretzels, a new herb tea to try. And I got some smoked pork chops to make a soup. This is my most favorite bacon. It's really inexpensive and it's delicious. And then Caleb got this 7-bean soup mix to try and plant and grow the beans. We'll see how that goes later in the season. Hello. So after editing the footage of my little trip, I realized there kind of wasn't enough to justify a video. And I was trying to think of what to do to fill in the other half, essentially, of that video. And I was thinking that it would be really fun to have like a little sewing vlog. And I could use some of the new fabric I got to make a skirt, but I think I'm going to make 2 skirts. So last year I made like a ruffly tiered skirt, and it's kind of like my favorite staple kind of style. And so I think I'm going to make 2 more, and they'll be perfect for spring. So I think that's what we're going to do for the next couple days. And today my goal is to just get them cut out. Like to iron the fabric, cut out the pattern pieces, and then we can start sewing tomorrow. It's late in the day, so even though that doesn't sound like much, it is a little bit ambitious. I have a guest. Did you want to say hi? Begrudgingly. He always finds me as soon as I set up the camera. But yeah, so I think I'm just going to do some ironing, cut out some fabric. I don't know how much I will film, but I'll show you in between the steps at least. And then I think that will be fun. And I'm really excited because the second, or I don't know, first or second, it doesn't matter, but the skirt that I'm going to make that's not from new fabric, it's like I should have brought the fabrics, but it's like a tan color with a floral pattern. And I really want to make a reversible vest with the leftovers from that and from the leftovers from the skirt I made last fall or last summer. So once I make the skirt, I will know how much is left and if that's possible. So it's exciting, and yeah, I'll just make sure to take you guys along for the ride. Hi. So I did my best to show you the skirt, but she's done. She's here. I think, like, I want to finish Dravo so much more now because I think it's gonna look like be the perfect combination. I tried to try on for you, but as usual, there's too many things going on, too many cables and sleeves and all kinds of things, but I can show you a little bit. I finished the first sleeve last night. This ribbing is so slow. I did the twisty cast off. I can't remember what it's called. I've definitely talked about it before. It's a knit cast off, so you don't have to. I really am just not a fan of tubular anything. Yeah, so I guess let that speak for itself. But yeah, making really good progress. I will say, I think I said this before, but this project, if you hate ribbing, maybe not for you, because it's so much ribbing. I still have to do the body ribbing or more of the body ribbing. And I still have to finish the second sleeve. So yeah, but I just think these colors are gonna be so perfect together. I feel like the Dravo color, like the dovetail looks, or no, Morning Dove looks less purple on your screen. Like it looks super gray brown, but it's definitely more purpley leaning. So I think it will be so cute and perfect. I did not make the second skirt that I showed you. I just didn't have time, but I will do it probably next week or this weekend. So I'll show it to you when it's done. And yeah, I think that's all I've got for this video. I feel like I'm forgetting so many things. What else is new? But yeah, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much. And if you're looking for me elsewhere, I am on Instagram, I'm on Ravelry, I'm on Goodreads. All the links are going to be in the description below. I think that's it. That's all I've got. I hope you have a great week and we'll talk real soon. Bye.